Yo, I'm tired as heck, but why not talk about this? Unscripted, off the rip. Hello, this is your boy, Starry Witch D. I'm tired. I have had a long day, and I gotta get up early and go back in tomorrow. So I want to keep this very short, very short. And I want to talk about numbers for a second. Not necessarily numbers, but how people view numbers over art. And I'm talking about not just VTubing, but also in hip hop. Because an album could do, I don't know, 50K first week, and everyone's gonna call the artist washed because their album didn't do like double, like 100K first week. And it's never really about first week, it's always about the longevity, the impact. Let's take Good Kid, Mad City has been on the charts ever since it came out, and it's not about those first week sales. I do believe, if I'm correct, it didn't do that good in its first week, but it built up because of that album's impact. And the same can be said for VTubing, right? And I believe, well, before I get into VTubing, I think Pusha T and Malice's Let God Sort 'Em Out, they're the clips, by the way, the clips. I think that album is going to do well on like for a long time. It may have done 90K first week, but it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well, I think. I've been running it back so much. It's a beautiful album, and I can't wait to pick up the vinyl. Anyway, if we're talking about VTubing here, man, so many people get into this whole thing because it's popular, and it has led to some of the most watered down, terrible content creators. And I'm not saying that just because you're a VTuber, you're terrible, because somebody's gonna misconstrue that. But I'm saying that it's oversaturated with people who don't even care about the art. VTubing is an art. There is culture behind it, and people want to change that culture, and I don't like the fact that they want to change that culture to be more westernized. It is not our culture to be tampering with in the first place. It is not our culture. We shouldn't tamper with it. We should leave it as it is. And it is important that we do that because there's authenticity in that. You have Gora, who's now in Saba. Like, a lot of people get on her because, lolly baiting. But really, Lolicons started VTubing. They are the head of the anime community. They give you pretty much everything you consume. People will use Dragon Ball images to debate lollies and all that stuff. People will run lolly VTubers off of the platform because they simply don't like lolly. They can literally just leave it alone. Also, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, was a lolicon. So these people are LARPing the culture. They're just like Drake fans. They want this sort of I bit my tongue. They want this sort of fast food version of what the culture actually is. And people are gonna call me, oh man, you're such a culture boy and you care about culture too much, get with the times. But no, it's serious that we keep the culture intact. That's the reason why we like this stuff in the first place. When it comes to hip hop, it's black culture. And I'm not saying anyone else can't get in the culture and do the same thing. You have artists like Eminem who love the culture. You have Mac Miller, rest in peace. You know, they love the culture. And they're seen as some of the greatest of all time because they love the culture that much and they abide by the original standards of the culture, but they are authentic. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but they're authentic about it, and that's what makes their music stand out. Even if you don't like Eminem or Mac Miller or NF or anyone like that, or even Tom McDonald, there is, you can like who you like, and you can choose not to like certain people. That's fine. I mean, like, not everyone is going to like everything. Now, or every artist in a genre of music or a content creator in VTubing. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who don't like Pokora, and that's fine, but we need to care about the art more, because there's so many creators out there who are pushing boundaries, who are like Kendrick Lamar, but they don't get that spotlight like he does. There's many people like Gora or Saba, who's pushing boundaries, who are staying authentic. I keep saying authentic, who are staying authentic to themselves and their craft, and they don't really get the spotlight like they deserve. And we need to care about that more. We need to care about art more. We need to care about creation more, and that's what I want to bring back in the VTuber sphere. I want to bring back creation, people loving creation and putting their best foot forward with the art, the content, all that. And yeah. I want to talk about that because I saw the reception to the Clips album getting 90K first week. And I think that's amazing. That album is really good. And people were just trashing it. Like, it only did 90K. So bad. It's washed. Like, Pusha T's career is ruined. I see some of the most brain dead takes. And I thought it could apply to VTubing as well. So, that's all I gotta say. I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me for this long. And let's push to 400. Yeah, if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And follow me on Twitch. All links will be in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.